Nice simple system. In fact, you can tell me what about the system as we see it. It's in controller form, all right? Canonical controller form. Stable? You got it right from looking at it? Probably is.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's design the regulator part using Calvin method. And what we want to do is, first, the main thing you have to do is design or specify the penalties. Really, from there on, the computation will let the computer do. Right? And on the lab with the inverted pendulum, there's a couple of specifications you really have to do for this to work. One of them, of course, inverted pendulum, you want to penalize what?
Your
Position of the pendulum.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, it's going to balance. I try that and see that it won't balance. You might also want you to try to keep it centered. Now, this is rotary, so it goes around, but if you think the part goes around, you want to make sure it doesn't go off into the air. So two positions, definitely probably want to have some sort of penalty on. You always have to have a penalty on the input because we invert that in the Riccati equation. What about velocities? Maybe not. You might try some gains. They actually do like maybe 2 or 3 different penalties, bits and different gains to see the effect. And you might try one with no penalty on velocity, which is basically saying what? I don't care how fast the thing goes. It goes fast as it wants to go. Okay? No restrictions on velocity. Or I could put a penalty on velocity and say, well, I'm going to keep that velocity being too high. Right? So you can play with that and see how that changes the behavior. So let's put in a cube. First one was only penalizing the first state. I must specify R. Okay. Keep it 1. In fact, for your system in the lab, it's also 1 because it's about that would be 1, but there's a saturation of 1 there. Okay. So from that, I want to get the gains. So, okay. And it's quite simple. I simply say LQR. This stands for linear quadratic regulator. And different ways you can do this. In fact, the nice thing we always do is L LQR. I'll tell you how to use the formula here. So you give the system, Q matrix, R matrix, and N is, you usually don't need to specify that. It's for an extra form that we haven't talked about in this class. So basically, it's a cross between the states and the inputs. Which you can have a penalty kind of stating that, which don't need to worry about being the computer. One thing about MATLAB code is usually some kind of program that does a lot more necessary than you want to do, so you have to be aware of it's asking for something that usually it's default, so that should be 0, which is okay, but it usually has a lot more options on it than you might necessarily need to do. So that's why K is LQR, we can define your system. We have a Q matrix and our R matrix. And here we have 3 gains for each, one for each of the state. How do we get the closed loop system for this? We have the feedback gains. Exactly the way we did it before. All right. From here on, it's the same type of approach. The only thing we did a different approach to get the gains. We didn't do full placement. We did by a penalty and solving the Riccati equation. Right? So I can say the closed loop system. Let's say closed loop sys. We just punch it in here. Call it closed loop sys 1. same B, same C, same D. There, I won't look at it. One thing that's interesting, you might say, where is the eigenvalue supposed to be? Right, I have, oops, one. Three poles, are they stable? Yeah, all negative real parts. Two complex ones, a little bit underdamped there, and then a real pole. Right, yeah, totally real pole. Now, we didn't specify those, that's what they ended up being. We have no control over those. Right? All right. Let's do step response to this thing. Well, looking at these roots, you might say, yeah, that kind of what I expect to see. A bit of overshoot because it's underdamped through those poles or underneath poles. You know, what the time to peak, all those things are, or what they are. We haven't specified those. We didn't design that way. What this thing's trying to do is keep the first state in place, basically. Keep it at the origin, no matter what happens. Okay? And, of course, keep the input. That's how it's specified. What's the effect of changing these states? Oh, what if I said, so instead of 10, it's 100. Go through exactly the same process. Bigger gains than what they were before. Okay. Finally, closed loop system for this. Okay, so what it is, the green one is the one we just did. It's a bit faster. It was go with the eigenvalues, but with the eigenvalues, this guy stayed pretty much the same. These guys sped up. So I changed the poles, but I didn't specify this. Right? All I specified is I want to try harder to keep that first state in place. Yeah.
So is it stacked to 100 or what's the rate value?
Oh, I just made it go to one for the step. Yeah. That's why I did DCG. So basically I defined my end matrix for my input. Because my feedback gains compared to my input, it's K times the states. So you need to adjust the inputs by creating input systems. Okay, what if I change R? What do you think that would do? What if I sped up R? R right now is 1. It's 10 instead of 1. Then we'll go back and do this. And then we use my original put it lower, a lot lower. Because I'm doing what now? Yeah, I'm penalizing that first state, but I'm penalizing the input a lot more. Right? This is sort of the minimum energy sort of approach. I don't want that loader to try very hard. Right? Trying to keep that, the effort to drive this thing heavily penalized now. Penalized 10 times more than it was. Okay. What do you think that's going to do to the system? Here. What do you think the eigenvalues are going to do? This guy is still pretty much the same thing for the decrease. Right? So if you look at the 3 now. Step on this. That's the red one. Right, slow it down. A little bit more overshoot. Right? Because what we're doing is we're penalizing the effort to move. This is sort of approach with minimal energy. So it says, slow down, don't try so hard. Okay, what do you think would happen if I increase Q and increase R the same amount of our original? Try it. I'll show you something that's interesting. I think we had everything over here. This was Q1. That's what it is now. That was our original set of gains. Okay. How? They're the same. That's striking. Sure. Basically, the first one I had Q, 10, 0, 0, 0, R was 1. Increased them both by the same amount by factor of 10. You get the same feedback, do the same response. Using way the Mercalli equation gives me the gains. It's going to be exactly the same thing. Essentially, I'm trying just as hard as each one of those. So really what matters in making our system is the difference between Q's and R's. And in an optimal or robust control, we have to use that as a factor. Because it gets really confusing if I'm trying to kind of automate the system or try to search for optimal gains. Instead of searching for 4 different things or 3 different Q's and different R's and stuff, we search for one thing. So in one this ratio, so you fix one, fix the Q, or you fix the R, and adjust the other one. It's a very common thing to do. Okay, that's regular. How about the estimated? Well, to do that, there's a nice determinant result. L QE, linear quadratic estimator. Right? You help on that. It's a pretty nice little discussion. Shows the structure of it. Of our main state equation, but this extra one. All right? This extra input, W, is disturbance. All right? And examples of disturbance could be physical outside disturbances, winds on an airplane, currents in a boat, whatever. It could be also unmodeled parts of my system that I haven't really modeled. So what's an example I might put there as an unmodeled thing? What's that? Yeah, coulombic friction is a real classic one up there. Right? Then this is the linear model. Coulombic friction is not there, but it could kind of imply that it's there through a W, treat it like a disturbance. Could be gravity there too. So gravity disturbance is not in the model. Add on to the as an input. Okay? So, like I say, an optimal can begin a lot of what these things can be. Try to model this class, I'm not going to worry about it. The output still is C times D, same as we always have, where D is typically 0. V is sensor noise. Right? That's a model of my tachometer has a lot of noise on it. The potential, the encoder has noise, whatever, that's treating those as noise. And basically, we have to take these as, as variances. Notice there's an extra one here that usually we don't have to worry about, which is, this is W, expected value W, expected value B, expected value W2B. That's a cross correlation type term. How many times is 0? Not necessarily no. And it solves the basic Riccati equations to get the estimator. It's the same structure as we had before. No difference. What you give it is here. I can't just give it system because it requires this extra G. So you give the A matrix, G matrix, C matrix, your Q's and R's, and if you have it, don't let it go. Assume 0. I made some values here. So I said Q naught. How many? Q is the weighting of the disturbance, external disturbances. What dimension is that for this problem? That's dependent on how many disturbances I have. Right? Right, got multiple ones here. And I describe how many of them I have through the G matrix. And the G is like B. So B is, where does the input affect my states? G is where does this disturbance affect the states? They can affect all the states, one of the states, another, so forth. All right? So let's find G. Okay, try that same way.